Morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Tuesday, right? Yep, Tuesday, September 14. Almost half the month gone already. Man, time is flying by. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Thank you on the Facebook side. Thank you on the YouTube side. If you want to join in the chat on Facebook, come over to the YouTube. Just click on the image and it'll take you right into the YouTube channel and you could see what everybody's chatting. JRKR, good morning. How are you doing? Hello, Stitch It. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully the weather is nice in both of your areas, or everybody, I should say everybody's area today. It was pretty nice this morning here. I think it was 74 when we went out for coffee this morning. Well, just about an hour ago. And it's supposed to be only low 90s today. So fall is definitely coming, although we don't really get fall. We get winter light, that's what I call it. I can't wait for the 60s, and I don't think we'll ever get 50s. But today is just a chit chat as posted. Anybody has any questions they want to ask or topics they want to bring up, feel free. And actually, let me put this in the chat. Should have did that already. And I will pin that to the top. There we go. And there we go. Lisa C., good morning, good morning. How are you today? Hope everybody's doing well today. Busy day, busy week. Hopefully everybody's making some money. I've been trying my best to stay the course, and I have to admit the challenge is even working for me to keep me motivated and going. I think I did 20 something listings yesterday. I should have just 20 today for drafts. I'm not sure how many drafts he completed for me so far. Let's take a look. Share. Bink. Go to sell and drafts. All right, so he's got 19 of the 20 done so far. And 512. So he just finished this one not too long ago. So I will I'll have those two accept, and then I'll add some more during the day. Paul, are you going to be trying the new promoted listings eBay announced, the pay-per-click? You know, to tell you the truth, if that was in their recent email, I didn't even look at it. I have called eBay every day for the last 4 days. I have 2 items, one that's going to India and one that's going to Texas, that have not made it to their destination yet. And unfortunately, one is $300 and something and the other one's $200 and something. And they are holding that money until they get delivered. So I call and they said, "Oh, we see that it's supposed to be delivered this week." The international one was eBay shipping, so post office can't check that. So you have to go through eBay. They gave me the website and I put the claim in yesterday. Hopefully that gets it moving. If it will, I don't know. and I can show you that in a second here. But I will check that out, Lisa. Are you going to do it? Franklin Hill, good morning. Good morning. Into my second week of full-time reselling. So excellent. Fantastic. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. It was in the fall update. It's an addition to regular promoted. Yeah, so far, Lisa, all I am doing is 1%. I still do the 1% promoted listings on everything, and only for 2 weeks. Maybe 3 weeks, because I figured if it hasn't sold promoted by then, it's just going to be a matter of lowering the price. So let me see here. September 13th. Where are you? Where are you? Here you are. Okay, this one, $313. And see, now I put a request in on the 6th of September, and then they closed it on the 10th. It says case closed with no resolution. So, and I responded to them, which nothing's going to happen with that. How can you close a case and the item is still somewhere in Laredo, Texas limbo? And I did that on the 10th, and today's the 14th. I still got no answer. So I put in a claim for the money. And of course, the buyer wants his money back. And then, man, if it was $300 of my money, I'd want it back too. And the other one, I'll get to the chat in a second. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. If I haven't said that, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate all your support. Where are you? Whoops. Here, see this ESU number? That's an eBay international shipping. This one, I don't know what they did. There was a whole bunch of tracking information here saying that the last place it was in Frankfurt, Germany. This is the one where eBay said it's supposed to be delivered this week. It's Tuesday. I haven't heard anything yet. But for some reason, they deleted all the other information. And thankfully, it's on the claim. Cancellations, archive. And if I could find where the claims are, I could requests and disputes. I'm thinking. Okay, here's this one. See details. Because I copied and pasted it in there. Yeah, see, all this was in there. Went to the distribution center, received a DHL, in transit, departure, local center on the 18th, Seminole. I mean, it's crazy, but nothing was updated. And I said, I called eBay on this the other day. So I don't know. It didn't have any problem for months and months and months. And all of a sudden, bang, two. And they just happened to be two of my most expensive orders. And I just, probably not. Most of what I sell are one-offs. Same here. I only have a few replenishables that I do. Jim, how are you? How's your wife too? Paul, good morning, and let's all have a great day. Absolutely. And what makes the day even greater? By making money. Hey, Pam, how are you? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you were on with us yesterday. I wasn't on for the last 2 weeks. I have just been so busy between getting, I started that listing challenge, and 90% of the people were brand new. So it was kind of like eBay 101 and doing it. Plus I was trying to get my VA up to snuff, spending more time writing descriptions and stuff like that of what to do, basically writing a training thing, and then going through my eBay room and reorganizing. Did you try the UPS missing mail, Texas one? I've done it. It seems to work. I did it 3 times. And that's what I get is case closed. I don't understand how can they do case closed when there's no resolution. JEK, good morning, good morning, good morning. Paul, I would like more of the bath bombs if that is possible. I do have more of the bath bombs. I absolutely do. Hot Mess Drifter Amy, good morning, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, JRK, are you just telling me what you're looking for? And JRK, are you the one that I have the candle for also from the booth? I think so. My mind is so, and I've only had 2 of these so far. So anybody have any questions? Anybody have any topics they'd like to talk about? Yes, candle. Okay. The candle's going to be heavy and the bath bombs will be heavy too. So you just tell me how many you're looking for. I have an assortment. Actually. Oh, crap. Hold on, please. This is important. That's why I have to take it. Sorry about that. Sandy had, she went to Jiffy Lube to have her oil changed in her car. I figured, hey, simple, quick. I don't know. She went to physical therapy because she's still going for her shoulder. I drove my truck. I came home. There's spots on the driveway of leaks. Never leaked before. So I said, you got to go back to Jiffy Lube because now you're leaking oil. And usually it's because they didn't tighten the filter enough or whatever. Now they're telling her, I said, you got to go back first thing in the morning because I don't know how much oil you lost since they did it. It was only Friday. She says they're telling her she needs an oil pan gasket. And I said, because it's been leaking for a while. I would have seen it on the pavers, Such rip-offs. Such rip-offs. And I'm sure they take advantage because she's a woman. So watch out when you do that stuff. They told her they took in every filter. You need this, but you could go a little longer. You need this filter, but you could go a little longer. She said, can you rotate my tires? Well, it's $25. And she's all right, forget it. They did it anyway. And they charged. So just be careful when you go there. I've been there, Paul, about the mail. I've dealt with all kinds of problems. Yeah, it's been, thank goodness I haven't had too many. But it sucks because these two, like I said, are over $500. And that's where eBay with the managed payments, that's where they get you. They'll get the interest on the money. Not that it's a lot of interest. Hey, all's how's you all doing this morning? I found a rag left on my engine after an oil change. Unbelievable. I remember a long time ago, I had another business back home, and this woman lost her engine because they didn't tighten up the oil filter enough. And I guess as she was driving, the oil filter eventually fell off. And she drove it, no oil. By then it was all gone and it seized. That's usually the case anyway. Rip off Paul. So, right. If she were a man, would not have been different. Yeah. I use them anyway, not the closest ones to us. Yeah, I mean, we go to Pep Boys, which is good. But yeah, just bad. I always open the hood and look now when I get home after that. That's a good practice to be in. But so anybody else have any other than my dilemma and Sandy's dilemma? Anybody else have any topics they want to talk about? Questions? If I don't know because I don't know everything, maybe someone else in the chat would know. Is everybody listing every day at least 3 items? I will probably do another listing challenge for October, for the month of October, if anybody's interested. Cheryl, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome. I should have the form. Where did I put it? I was just looking here just to show you a sample of what I did. No, not that one. Come on, open up. All right. Let me show you a sample of what we have for the challenge, just to give you an idea how it works. Let me go to week 1. Share my screen with all you lovely peoples. Okay, so this is it. So typically this will be week 1. So you come in, you add your name, and I can't add my name. Whoops, that's week 4. So I just did a few different things here. So you put 2. Why is it? Oh, enable editing. All right. Week 1, Lisa comes in. She joined the chat. She joined the listing challenge. She comes in. Monday, how many did you do, Lisa? I did 3. Tuesday, how many did you do, Lisa? I did 3. Wednesday, Paul, I was outstanding. I did 20. I did 5. I did 3. I did 2. And Sunday, I took off. I didn't do any. So at the end of the week, she did 36. So when you are putting stuff in here, you're seeing your progress. That is part of the motivation. Then we start week 2 and you add your information. And then we go to week 3 and week 4. So by the end, you're going to see like, hey, I was really productive. That should be self-motivation right there. Now the final. All right. Lisa puts in last month's sales, $5,000. Then she puts in this month's sales. Whoops. I'm having a problem with this one. But you see what I mean. Last month, $120. This month, after the challenge, $132. I raised my percentage 10%. For some reason, these cells here, I have a problem. So that's how the challenge went or is going. Now, the one I have on the site is this is Excel, but the one I have on the site is Google Sheets. So you don't need Excel to get in, and anybody can go in that's a member of it. It's a members only, no fee. I do a Monday morning chat with just the members, and we talk about, how it's going. What are your obstacles? Are you having obstacles? How come you didn't get 3 done at minimum? Because it's like a minimum of 3. If you miss 2 days, you're removed from the challenge. So that's kind of more of a motivation to get it done. And I can say right now, 14 days, haven't lost anybody. Everybody has a desire to succeed and get it done. So what else is everybody working on? Anybody doing any cool sourcing? Anybody find any nice honey holes they want to keep going to? Anybody find any cool items? Oh, I was talking about the bath bombs also. I know I have these right at the tip of my finger. This order was canceled. So there are 6. I think these 2 are the kids' ones. So I have 3 kids ones here and 3 regular ones. But I definitely have some. I might even have more in the other room. I am loving this. It is too late to join. Yes, because it's already started. We're already in the almost in the middle of week 2. But like I said, I'm going to start it again in October. For some reason, I don't know why. I mean, I did promote it on Facebook a lot. I got 90% of the people from Facebook. My Facebook people from other channels on Facebook that do Facebook auctions but don't sell online on any platform yet, and they wanted to learn how to do that. I was able to buy at 2 estates last week, got lots of awesome antique vintage items. I have plenty of inventory for a rainy day. Now working on getting things listed or to the booths. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, we had to update our booth. I think we went Friday. Working on drafts. We'll take photos today. Lots of death piles. Stitch it. Start calling them profit piles. Working on drafts. We'll take photos today. All right, so maybe you do it like I do sometimes. I'll do the draft on the computer, and then I have the item aside. Then what I'll do is I'll go to the phone and computer stop. Then I'll go to the phone, open the draft, snap the pictures, and accept it. Maybe that's how you're doing it, which is great. It's a fantastic way. And it's quick. I should have joined, but listing about 20 a day. So how many are you on now, JR? I hit 500 last week, sold a bunch, and I think I'm at 500 again today. I'm trying to get to 600 by Saturday. Sometimes I do drafts on the phone. I have never done a draft on the phone. If you noticed one of the last shows a few weeks ago, people were saying that when you do it on, oh my goodness, wow, 6,500 pieces listed. You want to share your store with us? I need to call stuff though. I need listing discipline. If you look at yesterday's show, you see what I do, Cheryl. And like I say, JR, I think you misspelled something on that last sentence. Not sure. You know, the I don't know who the experts say, if you do anything for 3 weeks, it becomes habit. So the things that I do every morning, I open up eBay, see what I have to ship, see if I can send any offers, and then see if there's any messages to answer, and then see if my VA has finished any drafts. Then I go to Macari, do the exact same thing on Macari. Bonanza, I have 30 something items on Bonanza. Etsy, I stopped right away after they charged me 20 cents an item every month. I only had it listed the last week of last month, and the first week of this month it was 20 cents, so I stopped. And then my website, I kind of put a hold on that until I get other things ready so I can spend more time on it. But if you just do things like that, it takes me 15 minutes to go through everything like that. And then after that, you can source a little online, because when I'm doing it, it's 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, nothing's open. Or you could start packing and get your orders ready to go out. I'm not there much either. I used to be. Yeah, it is. 6,500 is fantastic. My goal is 1,000 listings by the end of October. Currently at 640. Yeah, 6,500. Damn, JRKR. That is fantastic work. There is, boy. Fantastic. I sell 95% vintage one-offs. I have a passion for vintage. What kind of vintage? Like vintage postcards, vintage photographs, vintage linen, vintage toys. I motivate myself by finding a higher dollar item that will sell quickly and list it. The sale spurs me on to list more. Doesn't it? You hear that cha-ching, and doesn't that get your motor going? Say, oh, damn it, I sold something. What else can I sell? What else will sell? That's the key right there, boy. I know that gets everybody going. Oh, like this. Watch. And let me just grab this, put this up here. Share screen. Have this listed at $19.99. I did think that was on the high side. I tend to go a little on the high side. There you go. Instant motivation. Stitch It, that is primarily what I sell as well. It does help having the booths, and certain items are easier to put there and also sell better in that environment. Yeah, I just looked at my booth information. My rent, as of yesterday, my rent's paid. So I'm hoping that I can sell more stuff now. Vintage everything. I love old vintage stuff too. Cool, very cool. Yeah, I listed some record albums the other day, and one of them is Christmas. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas with Frank Sinatra. And I mean, he only sings, I think, one song on it. And the VA came back and said, I think the listing price should be $109. And I said, are you sure? And he said, I did all the checking. Share. So I said, okay, 109. It's in great condition. I don't know if it's going to sell. It only got 21 views. There's some stuff that I have a lot more views on. But yeah, I've been doing record albums, a lot of different stuff. A lot of stuff that, I don't know, some of the values just blew me away. Just blew me away. Bolo, I guess. But you'd be surprised. I mean, where's the other one that I listed here? Like this one, share. The Flintstones, $29.99, 24 views. I mean, I don't know. I thought it would be a $5, $6 record, maybe 10. But yeah, they're commanding good money lately. So you never can tell. But man, I still have probably 1,000 vintage postcards from 1900 to 1960 that I have to go through and get those up there. But Franklin Hill, I used to have 6 antique booths and do flea markets. Too much for me and my health to maintain overhead. I eliminated my booths 10 years ago. I sell online only. I am at work, but it's quiet, so I brought small items with me to take photos. That's cool. There's dedication for you right there. Paid. Thank you. I have some signed records when I went to concerts. Either bring one or more, they would have the records there to buy. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I currently have 5 booths at 2 different locations. Wow. I have one 20 by 10, is it? No. 12 by 10. And I asked them the other day, I said, if you have anything, even if it's smaller, but all peg around it, I would be interested, because mine doesn't have enough peg. And it's like everything I'm putting in there lately is peggable. So I'm having to remove some stuff and listing it so I can put up some new stuff on the pegboard. But I'm going to give them my end date anyway. I think I'm only going to stay until January. I'll stay through Christmas, and then I'll close the booth down. Because that's what we're doing. We're prepping now to move home. We started doing little by little, and I'm going to start packing some of this stuff behind me and then selling some of it. But we're planning to open up a business back home related to what I'm doing now, what all this stuff is. And I'll talk more about that eventually. But if no one has any other questions or whatever, I like to keep these short and sweet. Buying space. Myra, welcome in. How are you? Paul, do you need to buy space? Can you elaborate on that? Because I don't understand what you mean. Off the top, I have Bryan Adams, Colin Hayes, Men at Work, and some few other. Wow, that are signed. Very nice. One of the albums that I put up the other day is signed. I said in the description, I can't guarantee it's original signature, but I have no proof. But it's signed, and it's, I don't know, Alcola, something like Coyola, something like that. Movie themes. electronic storage. Do you need to buy electronic storage? I still don't understand. Like Google Drive or OneDrive? Is that what you mean? Dunkin' Donuts, poor Maddie, no puppuccino. Yeah, you know how much calories is in a macchiato? Couldn't believe it. What one is it? Records are one of my bread and butter items in the Clinton, Tennessee booth. Wow. I started to do things like this. I bought, I don't know, 2 flats of vintage baseball cards. So I have these sleeves that I use for action figures. So I put stacks, like the last one has like 28 cards. This one has 26, 25, 25. So I can say over 100 vintage cards from the 80s and 90s. And then I had my cards made. So there's a little thing here where I just put a hole in and I can hang these. And then I did these because a lot of you know I have a ton of incense. So I made 5 packs, and I'm going to sell these for $4 because I have probably hundreds. But I went to my printer. I had these printed, and they do excellent. They make it look really good when I have the action figure in it. And I'm just figuring, I'm doing more and more now that's peggable for the booth, and I'm almost I am. I'm out of peg space. You said you were having to remove items to post other items. Oh yes, Myra, because wait a minute here. Share. And I know I'm going over my time. All right. Here, oh no, that's the video. Here's my booth. Like, I can go out another 6 feet here. There's only a 4x8 sheet of peg here. There's a very, very little piece here, so I put a rack. There's none here, I put a rack. This peg here only goes halfway down the wall. So I was thinking of building on at least another 4x8 sheet. But, I know I'm only going to be there for another few months, so I'm just not sure if I want to do that. Now, granted, this is an old pitch when we were setting up. The booth changes all the time. That's when I wash the action figures. There it is. There's the booth when I got it. Not enough peg at all. And, I do action figures. So it is tough. That's another booth. That's a figure. And still not the way it is now. But you get a good idea. And this is really high. This is almost the way it is now. I have all my home stuff here. The games now are on a table in front. This is history that was given to me by another booth owner that didn't want it. See how the action figures look? And I only sell them for $6.50. And I think I sold every one of those. So you have the space, but short display furniture. Yeah, if I had, some of the booths in there are 8 by 10 by 8, all pegged. If I had that, I would be excellent, because I had to use little baskets to put some stuff out, peg baskets. So it's looks like part of bathroom stall. Sorry, Paul, that came to my head. That's okay. Among other stuff, we asked those calories. Very nice, Paul. I like how have your card on top. Yeah, I mean, it's right here. I use Got Print. Been using them for years. You see the little crease there? They put that in. Nothing's on the back. Now the front is gloss, as you could see. The back, I didn't do anything. It's matte. So the card folds on the crease, and then you staple. Over the plastic. And the cards, I mean, man, I think I spent $20 for 1,000 cards. Those cards there, that's the way they come. It's just Got Print, yes. It's just, I've been in some booths, and it's just like people just throw the stuff there. I like to keep the professionalism, make it look nice, organized. It's a business to me. I like to keep it professional, basically. That cardstock would kill my printer. Oh, definitely would. Yeah, definitely would. But do like that you're organized and going to organize that part, though. Yes. So they are ordered like business cards. Absolutely. Yep. You go to Got Print, excuse me, and they have all things. They'll do posters, they'll do flyers, they'll do everything. And either that or go to Got Print, put in your email, and, just as you're interested. And once a month they do specials. Order during the specials. 1,000 business cards for $5 and stuff like that. And they are professional printers, so I have never had a problem with them. I've done magazines with them because I used to mail out a magazine, and they're fantastic. So if there's nothing else, I am going to end the show here. I just like to do this quick 30-minute thing. I don't like to go over into anybody else's time. That's why I like to stick between Johnny and Victoria. Tomorrow we'll go through organization. If you have any other thoughts of show topics you'd like, just email me or put a comment at the end of the video when we're done. You can comment in that what kind of topics you'd like me to cover or you'd like to hear or participate in. And, we'll do that. I'm going to do 2 days a week of just chit chat, because I know everybody's not into reselling and they don't want to hear it all the time. It's like talking shop all the time. So with that, thank you very much for coming in. Just pick out about 9 bath bombs again. Okay, 9. JRKR 1964. 9 bath bombs. Will do. Organization is needed here. Yes, have a good day. Headed to Mr. Johnny now. Had a nice time talking, getting more info, Paul. Excellent. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you. Like I said, your support is very greatly appreciated. So with that, have a great day. Make some money.